Hello, my people. Good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for always tuning in every single day to Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ujola from Mindset Transformation Africa, and on today's episode, I still want to talk a little bit about commitment, but I'll flip it in another way. I read a quote, and that is what I will be building today's episode on. Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. You do not have to commit to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. You do not have to commit to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. That is what I want us to think about for a few minutes. You do not have to commit to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. How often do we find ourselves bending over backwards to please other people? I want you to ask yourself that. How often do we seek validation from those who simply don't understand us and they don't even make effort? They are not even making effort to try to understand who we are or what we stand for. Most often we compromise our values, we compromise our beliefs, we compromise our goals, our aspirations in a futile attempt to win their acceptance or to win their approval. But today, what if I told you that you don't have to sacrifice your authenticity for the sake of other people? Let us just unpack this idea for a little bit forward, all right? In life, we encounter people who may not see us for who we truly are, all right? They might not even understand our perspectives. Most times, they will misunderstand our intentions. They may judge us based on their own biases, based on their own assumptions, and based on their own insecurities, based on their own experiences. And that leads to misunderstandings, that leads to conflicts. Here is the truth, all right? You are not obligated to invest time, to invest your energy, or even your emotions into relationships that undermine your sense of self-worth or undermine your sense of authenticity. You do not have to justify yourself to them. You do not have to even defend yourself to them. You do not have to explain yourself to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. See, your worth is not determined by the opinions or perceptions of other people. So, how can we navigate relationships with those who are committed to misunderstanding us? I believe it starts with setting healthy boundaries. You know, I'm all for boundaries. It's very important for you to have a holistic life, for you to enjoy living, for you to be a disciplined person or a principled individual. You must have boundaries. So I believe it all starts with setting healthy boundaries and honoring your own truth. Instead of seeking validation or instead of seeking approval from other people, you prioritize self-respect, you prioritize self-acceptance. Another key aspect is practicing empathy, practicing understanding towards those who misunderstand us. I'm not saying because they misunderstand us, you just cut them off. You know, I'm all for cutting people off, especially when they keep doing the same thing over and over again over time, and they don't seem to want to change. They don't seem to get it that they are hurting you. I'm all for cutting people off. But another aspect of this is sometimes you just need to empathize with them, all right? You can empathize from afar. You can empathize when you're near, but empathy is going to be very important. And you need to understand also these people. You recognize that everyone has their own unique perspective about life. And those perspectives are shaped by their experiences, by their belief systems, by their biases, all right? By approaching misunderstandings with compassion and openness, you can develop greater understanding and connection with those people. See, there have been times in my life where I've encountered individuals who are committed to misunderstanding me. Oh, if you've lived my life, you will know that I've been misunderstood countless of time, and it's like a memory. It's like a modus operandi for me now. But I've been misunderstood, all right? Let me just cap it up like that. No matter how much I try to explain myself to people, no matter how much I try to bridge the gap between us, they refuse to just see things from my perspective, and I can just tell you for free, it is frustrating. And most times, it's a heartbreaking, disheartening experience. But through personal reflection, I'm all into introspection, mindfulness, and all. So through personal reflection, through introspection, I came to realize that I don't really need their validation, all right? I don't really need their approval to be worthy. I don't really need their approval to be a whole human being who is as bright as I am. I had to let go of the need to please everyone. I have to focus instead on nurturing relationships with those people who truly saw me for me, who truly appreciated me for who I am. And the same is true for you, my friends. You do not have to commit to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Surround yourself with people who support you. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your uniqueness, who encourage your growth. Do you understand me? You need to release yourself from the burden of trying to please everyone. You need to embrace the freedom of living authentically. See, as we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with this challenge. But before that, I still want to emphasize some few things. See, there are some people that are determined not, and I think it's a form of manipulation. Whenever they gaslight you, whenever they misunderstand you, whenever they don't even want to see things from your perspective, I think they are secretly hoping that you will act the way they want you to act. They are secretly wishing that you become what they think you should become. They are secretly trying to change you, to change your core self. And that is why I always advocate for self-awareness. That's why I'm all in to self-awareness. I want people to know who they are, so that when you can, so that you be able to smell manipulation from afar, so that you be able to see people for what they are true, for what they truly are, so that you will be able to recognize some bullshit that you can never take. Do you understand me? See, I'm not saying you won't disagree with people. Misunderstanding is part of life. I'm not saying anybody that misunderstands you cut them off. Listen to what I said. The anchor statement of today is about people that are committed to misunderstanding you. It's as if they've made a vow that they will never see your side of things. It's as if they've made a vow that they will never ever understand your point of view. It's as if they've made a vow that they will never ever see from your perspective. And those are the people I'm telling you not to make commitments to. Cut them off, all right? Let them go, because they are committed to misunderstanding you. You don't have to commit to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. So what am I saying? It is a form of manipulation. When people are committed to misunderstanding you and they don't want to change, they don't really even want to have a discussion with you, they always want you to do their biddings. Those set of people are secretly trying to manipulate you. See, all of life is a power dynamics, all right? It's about frame. People want you to behave the way they want you to behave so that they will be comfortable being with you. It's rare to find people, difficult to find people that will be with you in such a way that two of you will sharpen each other. You become better together. It's not that someone will be lethargic, sitting down on their asses and they don't want to change anything about their lives. They don't want to become better, but they want you to be what they want you to be. See, if someone is not better than you, you don't even have obligation to listen to them. Do you understand me? You have to have enough discernment to take some whatever they say, to trash the trash and take the valuables. Do you understand me? So it's important for you to smell the manipulation from afar, and you can only be able to do that if you know who you are, if you know what you are worth, if you can stand in your power, if you can stand in your truth, if you can stand in your purpose. So, back to the challenge I want to leave with you today. I want you to take a moment to reflect on the relationships in your life and ask yourself this. Are there individuals who are committed to misunderstanding me? Are there individuals who have made it the point of call, a point of duty to always misunderstand me? And ask yourself again, how can I set healthier boundaries and prioritize relationships that honor my authenticity? How can I set boundaries and prioritize relationships that honor my authenticity? Ask yourself this and answer those questions truthfully. Thank you.